melody, which has always been Greek to me.
WSUC, Cortland.
Sit back, snuggle.
Don't forget.
Crank it up.
Crank it up.
Musical stylings of 90.5.
The Dragon.
Hey, Central New Yorkers, you're listening to the Sports Word on WSUC 90.5 FM, The Dragon. It's currently 8 o'clock. I'm Robert Gomm here in the studio with my co-host, Steven Somsky. If you have any requests, give us a call, 607-753-4819, or tweet us at WSUC FM. We're also joined here by Cortland cornerback Mark DelPrete. Mark, welcome to the studio. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So you guys are coming off a big win versus Brockport, 35-21 last week. Now you're ranked 20th in the nation. What does that kind of win do for your team?
Yeah, it's good. It puts us in a good position in the E8. We got a chance to do something special, what we set out to do, and it feels good to be in the position that we are.
7-1 this year, 5-0 at home. It's a 6-game home winning streak. Been pretty impressive at home. 5-1 in conference play. You guys sit at the first top of the Empire 8. How does watching these other teams in the Empire 8, how much attention do you pay to them each week?
No, we take one game at a time. We've been preaching that all year. So Morrisville's our main focus. We take this game. We got one more. We got a bye and then Ithaca. So
you said that you go to Morrisville. Now you don't have any more home games potentially right now, maybe in the playoffs, should everything go your way. How big is that bye week for you guys and playoff implications and just to rest up before that Cortica Jug game?
Well, the Cortica Jug's always a physical game, so to get that late bye, our team's going to be rested. And if we could pull off these 2 wins, we give ourselves a good chance to get a home game in the playoffs.
So you didn't get to have – you weren't on the field for any of these thriller victories except for you had the stop 2 times ago against Alfred. You guys stopped them on 4th down, so that was big. How tough are these games watching on the sideline when you're seeing Ferrara march down the field and winning games all year long? It seems like they've been close games.
No, yeah, Steve's great. I mean, really a big difference from the last couple of years. So he always, every time I see him out there, I know we got a chance.
You said big difference in the last couple of years. Of course, this is your junior year here. So last year you started in all 10 games, played a couple games your freshman year.
Yep.
How different is this year compared to other years, and what do you think about this team compared to some of the other teams you played on?
No, we always have talent no matter what, but like I said before, like this team's really focused 1 week at a time. So, we really get after the team that week, and then we go team by team.
Now, let me ask you this. You have 4 straight games with an interception.
Yeah.
Do you know the school record for games with an interception?
I believe it's 6 by Joe Lopez.
Joe Lopez in 2010
Yep.
did have 6 straight interceptions. What are the odds you get a pick this week?
I don't know. The best thing for me, I don't think about it. If you think about it, you're not going to get it. So I just let the game come to me, and if I get it, I get it. I'll take a win, though. I don't have to get a pick.
Well, that's a good answer. But so, all right, so 8 games the team has played. You've played in 6. You missed 2 due to an injury. What did those 2 weeks, you sitting out, were you anxious to get back on the field?
Yeah.
You came out and had 2 interceptions in that game back.
Yeah, it's rough not playing. You always want to be out there. I haven't really missed a game since I've been here, so it really gave me a chance to help the other guys out, learn the system even more, but definitely anxious to get back.
What do you think is the strongest aspect of this Red Dragon team? I mean, off to a very impressive start, 7-1.
I think we're just resilient, I mean, whatever game we're in, we feel like we can pull it off. We're playing complementary football right now, offense, defense, special teams. So, like I said, we have confidence in Steve. We have confidence in the offense with Mannix and all the offense, and defense going to hold them, so.
Ferrara talked about this. I mean, you guys are an athletic team. It seems like all around the ball you have playmakers. You, of course, catching the interceptions, but Jake Serezna has been a beast on defense.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's something else watching him out there. Your team has been resilient. I'd argue that when injuries happen, I mean, Donnie Davis went down. We saw Dylan Peebles step up on senior day last week against Brockport. Tom Hagen went down, and Serezna kind of picked up the slack there because you're missing that on defense, that pass rush. Dan Apley comes in the game, makes some big plays. So I think you guys definitely have been resilient. And it's been a fun season to watch. We were talking about this beforehand. A little bit different than last season. Started the year off 5-0 compared to 0-5, right?
Yeah, it's rough.
So a different atmosphere going into it. Of course, that loss versus Buffalo State kind of took some wind out of the sails. But you guys came back strong the week after against Alfred. Forced 6 turnovers in that game versus Alfred. What was that like?
That's what we needed. I mean, it was a close game, so we came out the first maybe 5 possessions. I think we had turnovers.
Yeah.
So that was really big. I mean, it was a close-scoring game, so we needed all those.
Well, exactly. I mean, it was 7-7 at the half.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the more defensive games that we had seen throughout the year, it seemed like it was kind of an offensive shootout throughout. What kind of adjustments did you guys make after that loss coming into the Alfred game to not give up so many points and be stronger on defense, force turnovers?
Well, we knew against Buff State we probably shouldn't have lost that game, but we weren't going to dwell on it. So we just came back in Alfred. We always stress turnovers every week. So, from the first possession on, we're causing havoc for the offense.
So I think that's all I had for you. My last question would be, what kind of pregame rituals do you have before the game to get you all ready for the game time?
Usually I relax. I watch a movie, try and get to sleep early. It's kind of hard to sleep. I usually can't sleep the night before a game. But, just relax, drink a whole lot of fluids, and pray for the best.
Any favorite songs?
Songs? Game day, we have a system in the locker room. Everyone plays their music. I usually just focus. Don't matter about the music.
Who's the funniest guy on the football team?
CJ.
CJ. See, he tweeted at us. We're going to get him on here for next week. He retweeted the tweet that I had said that you were going to come into the studio, and I said, so CJ, when you coming in? So he'll be in here next week, he said. So that'll be good to get an interview with him.
Nice.
I know he has a reception. He's one of the 13 Cortland receivers, so I make sure I bring that up. I'm sure he brings it up as well.
He does.
That he does. Mark, thanks for coming in. Happy to talk to you, and best of luck to you guys against Morrisville this week, and we wish you the best of luck this season, and hopefully get to see another home game here in the postseason.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.